Hey guys, with another quick one-take review, and today I wanted to talk about Fire and Water by Free. Fire and Water is arguably the most well-known, most popular, most talked about album from British rock band Free, who would eventually evolve or disperse, or whatever you want to say, into Bad Company after vocalist Paul Rodgers and drummer Simon Kirke would leave the band, which ultimately resulted in the demise of Free as well. Fire and Water is a pretty typical early 70s British blues rock LP that's almost just like a budget dollar store version of Led Zeppelin. I know it's cheap to compare a blues rock band to Led Zeppelin, considering Led Zeppelin are the defining blues rock band, but that's truly how Free feel. Some inane lyrics here or there, and some other tropes and cliches that were overdone even in 1970, makes this a kind of album that entirely depends on how much you enjoy this time period. If you love this time period, if you love this style of blues rock, you'll like this album, I'm sure, but otherwise you just won't. It's it. This isn't a band like Cream or the aforementioned Led Zeppelin, where they have standout performers that make them more of a mass appeal band to even people who aren't big fans of blues rock, or in Cream's case, psychedelic rock as well. There's no Jimmy Pages, or Jack Bruces, or Ginger Bakers, or even Robert Plants to be found here. While the vocals from Paul Rodgers are strong, something that he would prove much more later on in Bad Company, the instrumentals are just painfully normal. Still, although I'm not in love with it or anything, this record could have been a lot worse, and generally speaking, Fire and Water is pretty consistent. This does not count the incredibly, dreadfully boring Don't Say You Love Me, which is basically the slow, plodding blues rock equivalent of whatever a Hallmark romance movie is. Not that I would actually know what one of those is like, because I can't sit down and watch one of those from start to finish, but I'm sure if I did, I would be able to compare the two. Even though the only track that really stands out here is the mysterious piano-infused heavy load, I do think that there's overall a sense of enjoyability and even kind of goofy, sleazy charm about the band. As long as you don't go into Fire and Water expecting the greatness of some much more important band in music history, or just a more well-known or well-regarded band overall, you might find yourself liking this one. I wasn't a massive fan, but then again, I am slightly picky with this kind of music, and generally speaking, a lot of it just doesn't go beyond decent for me, which is why I'm giving Fire and Water 3 out of 5, a decent. It's an RA album, it's got a couple of tracks that are particularly good. I could go without hearing All Right Now ever again, though. I don't care how catchy that guitar riff is. If you've listened to classic rock radio for more than an hour, you've heard that song 100,000 times already. So, again, with that being said, 3 stars out of 5, and that is the end of this quick review, and I'll see you guys in the next one.